Don't say nothing y'all don't want the mics to pick up, because we are recording. Do not incriminate yourselves.
I would never.
You have before.
You're right.
And often. Before and often.
I need to learn how to shut up, man. I really do. I need to learn how to shut my mouth.
Oh, man.
Y'all be out here playing it safe, and I just be out here
Who we playing it safe?
Overexposing both y'all niggas, man.
Oh, no. I was the first one to put myself out here.
That was episode 1. We were about
I can't put myself out here.
No.
But y'all want me to continue doing it?
I would like, for me not to have to be the only one.
Be the only one?
Los, Mr. Conservative.
Oh, well.
Politician Los.
No,
Conservative. What are you
Los
talking
be
about?
bashing women, so he's putting
I
himself
don't
out.
bash women.
You do. We have several angry women listeners.
Oh, 100%. It is because of you.
And every guy listening.
The truth.
It's the
Everything I say is the truth.
And every guy listening
I haven't
knows
said
that you
one
was going to say
thing.
that.
I haven't said one thing that was false about whatever I said about women.
You and your Donald Trump hand.
I don't know about that.
Bro.
I don't know about that.
I don't either.
I mean, you can believe it. And that's
a fact.
I was about to say it's okay, but I don't know if that's okay.
Like I said, this is making me any different, you know. So
You're not indifferent about it,
yeah,
huh?
I can care less.
Oh, that's terrible, man. That's terrible.
What's terrible about it? I don't have to care.
I mean, you're right. You don't have to care.
You don't have to. You don't.
And I shouldn't care.
Now that's where the question comes in. Look how he's doing his teeth. Nigga just talking. That nigga dirty. Nigga scandalous, man.
Something wrong with it. I
Oh,
don't know.
man. Get it together, bro. You can't be bashing our women
Like I said,
audience.
man, I don't know why he thinks like
when
this.
have I bashed? When have I bashed any women?
Let's start with women love to argue just to get attention.
I said, this is what I said.
Okay.
I said that never underestimate the need for attention from women.
Okay.
And if women cannot get that, there are some women that will argue with you and start a fight with you just to get attention.
Now, right now, you said some.
You did not say some.
You didn't say some.
I did. Go back and listen to it.
I will. You know what? I will. We should put money on it.
Guess who goes back and listens to it and who doesn't hear? So we know what you said because we listened to it after it's recorded.
Do you listen to the recordings
Absolutely
after we
not.
done it?
I don't.
But he can tell us.
All right.
I know what I said.
Okay.
I said it.
Yeah, you got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Introduce the podcast, please.
Yeah, I got to because y'all was already, you know. So. What's up, man? Welcome to the Talk That Is podcast.
Episode number 17.
Podcast.
We teenagers out here. You know what I mean?
We've been teenagers.
Well, we kind of like moving from like teenager to like borderline adulthood, though. No?
Pre-adult?
That's good. Pre-adult. I like that. We are pre-adult.
I don't know if that's a such thing, but
it isn't.
like
but it sounds
preteen,
good.
Pre-adult?
No, preteen is like 12.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like pre-adult.
Okay,
preteen.
yeah, like yeah. No, yeah. Actually, I'd use that.
Podcast.
100%. Episode number 17. That means that the content is going to continue to get more and more mature.
I'm mature enough.
And I'm gonna say,
episodes.
I'm gonna say more
mature
cuss
enough.
words.
You're gonna say a lot more cuss words.
I'm gonna say more cuss words. Yeah.
I mean,
all right, hey man, get it how you live. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He's definitely not. He's going to catch himself. That's who he is.
Oh, man.
He is politically correct on the podcast.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Like, y'all don't see the total real low. So I'm gonna let y'all know that.
That's hilarious,
I am my authentic self on this podcast.
I'd agree.
You agree.
Yeah.
But it's levels even to, you know, being authentic.
Yeah, what do we say? Like, it's like layers like onions?
Yeah.
Yeah? No?
Nah.
You ain't rolling with that?
Nah.
You don't
Like
have layers?
you're not being fake, but you're still not totally like who you are off this.
Yes, I am.
No.
I don't see how I'm not. I don't see how I'm not. Everything I said on here, I'll say anywhere else.
You would. But
Yeah, you absolutely would.
It's stuff that you would say somewhere else that you
won't say on here.
Like what? Like I don't. Like
you
I don't
haven't said this. Why would we say it?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't. I just don't. I don't know.
Of course you don't.
I definitely have.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'll share. You know what I'm saying? I will definitely share. I will put myself out there.
I have
for the purpose of entertainment and to be who I truly am.
I put myself out there and took the backlash.
Did you really?
What did you put yourself out there?
What did you take backlash on? I want to know.
No.
No, I want to know.
Yeah, plenty. Just
give us one example.
Plenty.
Give
I'm
us
not,
one example.
because then I'll say that and have to face backlash again. I'm good. I'm good.
Nah, I feel you.
I'm done putting myself out here with others want.
He's talking to you.
I don't understand. What do you want to know? Like I don't understand. Like, I don't
what
get
more
it.
do you want?
Like I don't know what you want. Like,
of course you don't know.
What are you looking for?
Man.
Hey man, it's cool, bro.
Like you know what I'm saying?
That is hilarious.
It's surprising, man. People want stuff from you. Won't say what they want. They want you just to figure stuff out.
That's how you think women operate too?
No, this is what Rece. That's how Rece is doing.
Rece
doing.
No, never.
What?
But it's all good, man.
I've told you.
Hey, man.
We have expressed it.
Humble, man. How's your day?
No, hold on, B.
Okay. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Nah.
I thought y'all your day was.
No, y'all got it. Go for it.
Listen, there's absolutely nothing I want to discuss for Rece right now.
You got something to say?
There's absolutely nothing I want to discuss for Rece right now.
You got something to say?
So, what I'm saying is, I'm asking Humble how his day was.
And I'm telling B to hold on and asking you, do you got something that you want to say?
I don't know who to listen to.
First of all,
I don't know who to listen to.
Listen, bro, I get it. You're confused. I
am.
Not your first time. What I'm saying is,
word.
It's disrespectful, bro. Disrespectful, bro.
You borderline like on Ricky's level right now.
He really is.
You know what I'm saying? You are borderline
they
on
straight
Ricky's
neck
level.
and neck.
Like seriously, get it together. You got an attitude. That's what it is.
What I'm saying is,
it's cool. Go ahead, bro.
I was trying to move
B,
on.
how's your day, B?
No, you got an attitude. It's cool.
It's cool. How's your day?
My day was swell. Thank you for asking. My day was swell. Took my niece and her friend to the mall. You know what I mean?
A lot of people there.
Actually, it was a lot more people than what I thought it would be.
They have a mask.
Some people were. I didn't go in, but it definitely was some people going in with masks.
Like, what's the percentage? You give a percentage.
As I was sitting in the car, I would say 75% of the people I saw walking in had masks on.
Really?
Yeah. But here's the thing.
Think it'll be lower.
My niece told me that you couldn't get in there into any stores without a mask on.
Oh.
Until they got in there, and she said, well, they weren't really requiring masks. So, yeah.
I wonder. I was kind of wondering about that, like, were some people gonna be like strict with that?
Yeah, I think like a lot of restaurants are kind of strict with it.
Man.
And then I went to Micro Center, and they kind of like they passing them out. Like soon as you walk in the door, they passing out masks and hand sanitizer.
Really?
And that's my thing with it. Like, I seen people with masks, but no gloves.
I wouldn't wear gloves anyway. Cross contamination.
Yeah, but I'm saying this. So the mask, of course, protect you a little bit. But if I got something, I go pick up a box of cereal. Like, you know what? Cool. I'm gonna buy this. You know what? I don't want it.
Yeah, put it back.
Next person come and do the same couple things.
Yeah.
Like,
well, see, what I do is I keep a little thing of sanitizer like in my pocket.
Yeah.
So like I'll go shopping, I'll go to the store, I'll get everything I need, and as soon as I'm on my way out and put the basket up, I sanitize my hands.
Yeah, I do that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like what I did. I go to the store. I have some in my car. I use that, and then I would take like a clothes wash wipe with me.
Oh yeah,
and wipe off the basket.
Yeah, definitely.
And then when I get out the store, I put the stuff on.
Yeah, 100%.
Crazy world, man.
Yeah,
nobody used to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right? So it kind of like made me question, like, dang, was we kind of dirty though back in the day?
Yeah, we were.
And back in the day, it was like a few months ago. I know.
Yeah.
Were we?
Like February was back in the day. Like that was back in the day.
But I would wash my hands a lot though.
I mean, everybody watch. It's
not everybody does it.
Not everybody.
Not everybody watch it. But they're like, I mean, like there'll be people like you see people who go in the bathroom don't wash their hands.
It's the most nastiest thing ever.
It's disgusting. We get it. But I wonder, are those people washing their hands now, Or they just continue? Because, like...
No, they're continuing.
There was, like... that's what I feel like.
Yeah, they're continuing.
I wonder, are the disgusting people...
They're still gross.
Disgusting?
No, they still disgusting.
Or did they learn something?
No, they haven't. They still gross.
They still gross?
Yeah, they still gross.
That's disgusting.
Bro,
yo.
I seen this video.
That's disgusting.
And it was this... somebody was recording. They was in this restaurant. And one of these ladies, they calling them Karens now. All these, like, older white women out here complaining.
Karens.
So... She was sitting at this table that she wasn't supposed to for like social distancing purposes.
Yeah.
She sat down at the table or whatever. And so the manager came over, made her get up off the table or whatever. Yeah. She like moved the sign out the way and everything. She gets up and then like walks up the dude and was like, like right in his face, bro. Right in his face. Yeah. And I'm like, so if I punch her in the neck, am I in the wrong? You know what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying today.
Okay.
You are not responsible for what your reflexes do.
I agree. I agree. So if I punch Karen in the neck.
So if you can like black out and then when you come to, you have striking thee. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're wrong for that.
Hey, like I said.
But you have to black out though. Like you have to be like
I will black out.
It has to be like a shoot.
And Karen will be in a bloody mess laying on that towel too. 100%.
But for real though, like there's like I read something where like this lady spit on this guy because she was mad, and then he got corona.
No. You spit on me. Like that's one of the highest forms of disrespect. You spit on me?
I've never been spit on.
But if anybody ever spit on me, I'm not responsible for my actions. I'm not.
I don't know. That's disgusting. I can't even talk about that. Like,
listen,
disgusting.
Don't spit on me. I might kill you.
For real, like that. Like first of all, that's such a whack thing to do.
It is
to spit on somebody.
Like, why do that? Why a woman ain't never spit on you that you like pissed off?
No.
What about you?
Rece been spit on. You spit on for
her? Heck no.
Y'all ain't never made a woman that mad?
No. I don't know that mad, but I don't made her spit mad.
I was about to say,
what
is the most angriest thing a woman has ever done to you? Because obviously spit on y'all is not the thing.
I mean,
has a woman ever hit you? Like out of anger?
No.
Word? You? Word?
I mean, because like I think there's precedence in like relationships.
Okay.
We know not to hit each other.
No,
like real. I mean, like in my mind, I'm thinking like, you know not to hit me. You know what I'm saying?
I have those conversations.
I mean, I feel you. Like, those conversations should happen
in the front end.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I had a conversation for her, like, listen. I told her, like, listen. I have never put my hand on a woman. I never plan to.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody gonna beat my ass.
Oh, 100%.
I said,
absolutely, yeah.
And I said, you may get away with the first one, and I'm gonna try to, restrain you and all that. But after that, I'm gonna feel the need to protect myself. I don't have it. Like, so I never been in that situation.
And I would say this, like for instance, like some people, I was talking to a person about this, and like a person, like there's a thing like you can protect yourself, right?
Yeah.
You're protecting yourself does not have to include by just throwing hands on a chick.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Agree. Yeah.
My head was a jab.
And I'm saying,
let her know I ain't playing.
You know, and plus, like in that moment, I can't say that I would even hit the chick back.
Okay.
Good for you.
But I think that but there would be something to where
I might choke.
I will restrain the person and let them know not to put their hands on me. Not put their hands on me again.
You put her in the full Nelson.
It's like, hey, something, some type of. I watch a lot of UFC. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna put her in the rear naked choke.
You know, the girl gonna have to tap out.
Could you picture Lowe sporting a little woman in the rear naked choke?
Bro, don't put your hands on me. But what I'm saying is like, you don't gotta beat them up though.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nuts. That's nuts. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's nuts.
That's definitely crazy. But I'm trying to think if I ever made a woman that mad to where she like.
The worst I've done is got hollered at.
Yeah, I've definitely got cussed out.
I've gotten cussed at. I never got cussed.
Yeah, I got cussed at. I ain't never got cussed out.
No, I got cussed out. And the crazy thing, I wasn't even doing nothing wrong.
Well, you don't have to do anything wrong.
I didn't do nothing wrong. Got cussed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot more to that story that I'm not
sure
gonna
it is.
Tell, because
I'm sure it is.
They might listen to this podcast. So
yeah, don't tell us. Don't tell us.
So let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move right along.
But I'm really trying to think, like, what have they done?
I have never dealt with no craziness like that. Period. I never dealt with a crazy woman.
Yeah, I've never done with like slash your tires.
Nah, heck nah. No.
That's just I remember my homie homie got his car window.
Probably because he was lying.
Nah, yeah, 100%.
It was a crazy situation.
Like most time when women react out of that, it's because they've been sold something false.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
Like just totally blatantly lied. You know,
is that the case all the time?
Most of the time.
Okay.
Ain't nothing always definite.
Yeah, 100%.
I think most times it's because women's heart being really broken by somebody who like led them on to believe that it was something else.
Right. Yeah. Does that justify it though?
No, I don't think the behavior is never justified.
Yeah.
Show yourself, woman. What are you getting out of this?
Her anger off?
No, right, man. I'm gonna send you a bill. I'm gonna take you to small claims court.
I told the girl straight out. I said, "Hey, man, if I ever do anything like that, you feel the need to do that, I said, just come get at me." I said, because I said, if you touch anything that's mine, I'm knocking on your door. I'm not coming after your car. I'm not doing all this back and forth stuff. I'm gonna come and holler at you and anybody else you wouldn't need me think that I need to holler at.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Man, you're taking a small claims court. I'm not waiting. I'm getting my money back. I'm suing you. Yes.
I'm gonna get my money back when I walk up in that crib.
That is hilarious.
Either that, you're gonna see me walking out with TV.
I'm getting my money back. I'm getting my money back that day.
Oh,
I'm showing up.
Dude. No, I want cash. Skip your TV. I don't give a F about that.
I'm taking cash out the crib.
I'm taking them straight to the pawn shop.
I'm taking your bank card.
Pawn shop will give you about $2 for a 50-inch.
I'm going right to that purse.
You better get more TVs.
I'm walking right in the house taking everything.
Yeah, let's just not do that.
Yeah,
let's just not do that. Nah, I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
Rece, how was your day, man?
I had a cool day. I ain't nothing spectacular. Work, man. You know.
Yeah. No, that sounds about normal.
Yeah,
that sounds about normal. Like
nothing spectacular happened at work.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing spectacular happened in my day. Just meh.
Thanks.
It's a melancholy day.
Yeah, just,
hell, man, it's kind of cloudy outside too.
I had some good fish. That's the best part of the day so far.
All right, well.
You said you had a piece of fish?
I had some good fish.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hey. Yeah, that was it.
Man, when the highlight of your day is a good piece of fish.
Yeah.
Good God.
That ain't nothing. I got nothing.
Nah, but I feel you. I mean, that's pretty much how I felt when I was at my 9 to 5.
Mama said it'd be days like this.
Yeah.
It seemed like it's more days like that than less. Wow. You know what I mean? Jeez. How was your day?
I get my life together.
Yeah. My day was cool. I just had a meeting.
Uh-huh.
It's like an hour-long meeting.
I feel like you have a lot of meetings.
I have a meeting every day.
Ugh.
I have a meeting every day. Sometimes.
Ugh. Good God.
On Mondays and Wednesdays, I have 2 meetings.
Okay.
And it was a cool meeting though, but I mean,
that meeting's long.
The one on Wednesdays is an hour, and then the other one's 30 minutes, so it's not too long.
You know what? How was y'all's weekend? Because we record on Wednesdays. We never asked each other how our weekends was.
I don't even remember the weekend.
Did y'all link up Saturday?
Yeah.
Fight?
Yeah.
I was there.
It was chill, boy.
Oh, we had that barbecue.
Oh, it was fire.
Them
it was just me and him.
Them ribs,
it was mad barbecue.
It was mad barbecue.
Bro, and I just finished them ribs yesterday.
Bro.
They were amazing.
I warmed them up like the next day.
Oh, they are
I was
amazing.
like...
And it was still like tender, falling off the bone and everything.
Bro.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
that was so good. That was good.
That was so good.
Yeah, y'all missed out, bro.
That was good.
Babies.
Y'all missed out, man. It was a good time. Cotton was supposed to come through.
Yeah.
Nigga didn't near show up.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't gonna have my baby because it was my weekend, but her father wanted to keep him.
Ah, okay, got
Originally, he was supposed to keep him Friday and Saturday. But I got that call Saturday to come get him.
Yeah, come get him.
Yeah, so
time is up.
I wasn't tripping.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me know what time to be there.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So that kind of, I was about to come. Thought I was gonna be getting out Saturday, but that was it.
Yeah, I was. I had told Los because he was here that day. I was having somebody do some work here, and they fell through my ceiling.
Where?
Upstairs in the hallway. He was running a Ethernet line for me through the attic.
Through the attic, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was sitting in the living room, man. Just heard a lot of noise.
Bruh.
Nigga, whole leg came through the ceiling, bro. Sheet rocking.
That's hilarious,
everything,
man.
Everywhere, boy.
See, man, that's why you gotta be careful saying you can do stuff. Like,
no, but here's the thing,
like you can, but
that's what he do for a living.
I know, I feel that, man.
It was a mistake. Yeah,
when you doing stuff pro bono, you gotta
pro bono. No, I was paying him.
No, I'm talking about like on the side, basically. Like you doing stuff on the side.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
and stuff like that. It's just like, bro. You gotta because you can mess up somebody's stuff, yo.
And that's what I told him. I'm like, I mean, it's better that it happened with somebody you knew, versus somebody, you know what I'm saying, you was just out here doing work for. But yeah, man, he tripped over another wire up there. Nigga, whole leg came through.
Oh yeah, never mind. That's his fault. I thought he was just walking and your ceiling gave way.
Hell
no, he fell. He fell through.
No, he fell through it. Yeah, I mean, he was cool about it though.
You still pay him?
Yeah. I mean, he had somebody come over and repair it. I mean, dude was over here in like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Like 10 minutes. He came over, looked at it. He was like, oh, yeah, I can knock this out. He knocked it out about 30, 45 minutes.
He paid the dude for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and I paid him his money because he did great work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, mistakes happen. I'm going to still pay him.
Yeah.
I ain't going to do him like that. Plus, he my people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, dude, I ain't going to do you like that. And he was here like literally all day.
Ain't nothing wrong with employing your people, man.
Yeah, nah, man. Absolutely. So that was my weekend. Yeah.
What's up? Man, I'm gonna say this. A lot of stuff has been lifted. Like a lot of like people are getting out more.
Yeah.
Like people actually like getting out the house now. Like it's kind of crazy like to hear about people going places.
I'm with it.
You with it?
I'm with it. Like I said, we can't stay in our house the whole year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to get out eventually. Start getting that. What do they call it? The herd. What do you call it?
Okay.
When you what you talking about?
What is it called?
The herd.
There's a word for it. So immunity. So like when a bunch of people are like, it's like called herd. It's something when basically like it basically just like weakens the virus. And then everybody just kind of has like immunity from being out. Because when you're just sitting in the house, it does nothing for your immune system. Nothing at all. It's just the way it works.
So getting out the house helps your immune system?
Well, I mean, when you kind of like out and, you know what I'm saying, like just germs everywhere and stuff.
I was say your body's steady fighting stuff.
Yeah, your body is always fighting stuff.
It's learning how to fight stuff.
Yeah. So if you just sitting in the crib, you disinfecting everything, which is a good thing. That don't mean like you go out here and lick toilets.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I ain't got a problem with it. Like I said, we can't stay in our homes forever, like some people want to.
I got to go at some point.
Yeah, I got to get out at some point.
I think I'm good right now getting out. I'm still good.
Yeah, I'm fooling around get out this weekend.
Yeah, like I'm not with
like for real
being like stupidly getting out.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be.
Like what you gonna do? Like
I might go to Uglies, bro.
And I should be there.
I might go to Uglies.
All right, man. Y'all let me know.
Yeah, I might go to Uglies, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
I might be up in there, like seriously.
I mean, it's literally empty, bro.
Yeah, it's empty. Well, you know, how empty it is. I'm like, cool. The emptier, the better, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might peep the scene.
You should come up there.
That's stupid, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna come up there.
You scared?
A little bit.
No, all right. I was just
a little bit. I don't want it. Like I don't want the corner. I don't want it.
Hilarious, dude.
But yeah, man, let's get right into the podcast, man.
After 24 minutes.
I know, right?
Into it.
Man, we just be talking, yo.
I like it. No, I like it. I like it.
Like, we just happen to have some mics in front of us.
This is true. This is very true.
Speak freely, man.
What?
Who got something they want to speak freely about, yo?
Listen, man, I'll speak a little freely, I'm gonna speak freely, man. You know, I've been putting my little stuff up on the book about my artists that I like.
Okay.
And giving, people giving some pushback off artists I like. Mm-hmm. Like, I phrase my posts in a certain way so that understanding can be got.
Okay.
I didn't say I think these are the top 5 artists of all time.
Yeah.
I didn't say I think these are the top 5 lyricists of all time. Mm-hmm. I said, in my opinion, these are my favorite lyricists. These are my favorite overall rap artists.
Yeah.
Well, that means nothing. Like, it doesn't matter if you say my opinion.
It doesn't.
People still gonna come at you.
People are like, how do you think Budden is a lyricist? I'm like, first of all,
that's a crazy question.
Like, it's my opinion. It's my favorite. Yeah. You ain't gotta like him.
No, real talk. Yeah.
And then when I asked you his catalog, I was like, what's the last Budden album you listened to? You can't tell me. Shut up.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, people talking about, man, I don't know if Royce should be up there. Well, that's how you listen to Royce. Even if you ever listen to Royce, let me take that back.
Yeah, if you ever listen to Royce. Like, seriously.
If you ever listen to Royce 5'9", tell me he ain't a top 5 lyricist.
Something's wrong.
Oh, man, what about 3 Stacks? I'm like, 3 Stacks is nice. Like, 3 Stacks is a lyricist. He's probably in my top 10. But in my opinion, he's not my favorite. Like, I don't wake up like, I got to hear that 3 Stacks today.
Well, there's no 3 Stacks to hear.
But that's not even a song that 3 Stacks
like, seriously.
In my opinion, I heard great 3 Stack verses.
Yeah, 100%.
But nothing he's really done has made me want to go back and
he's a verse guy.
I gotta go hear it.
He's a verse guy.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't done enough.
Now he is.
He hasn't done enough. Like, now, of course, Outkast stuff.
Yeah.
But nothing that just like, all right, I gotta go back and hear that. I want to play that 3 Stacks today. It's nothing. Like, so.
I would say, even on like his, like those Outkast albums, I feel like he always came hard on other people's stuff than his own album.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
Huh. I think he always come harder on his features than he come on anything else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I guess I could see that.
Well, my thing is like, man, when people put this as their opinion, I never argue with it. Now, if I say, hey, I put 5 people up and tell me who's the 5 out of this, and then I put mine, you put yours, then we're debating here.
Yeah.
Like, my thing is just list who you think your 5 favorite is.
Yeah. This wasn't meant to be a debate.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel
I'm
that.
Like, but we got to make everything. Now, I did question some because some people was putting stuff that I didn't agree with, like Ice Cube and Scarface as lyricists.
They're not.
And I'm like, Ice Cube and Scarface are dope artists. Scarface is one of my favorite artists of all time.
Yeah.
But I would never consider, he would never make my top 10 lyricists list.
Ice Cube is not a lyricist.
Ice Cube not,
Oh, and that's okay.
Is not, and this is cool.
Yeah.
People think if you say somebody ain't a lyricist, that you're dogging their ability. Like,
right. Yeah.
Like, no, like they can rap.
Yeah, exactly.
They make good songs.
Right,
but the way lyricists, the way they put words together, it's just on a whole nother thing that's even hard to explain.
Yeah.
You just hear it and be like, what did he just say?
Right. Yeah.
Or like that. It's lyricists, in my opinion, have a wow factor.
Yeah. I feel that.
But you just kind of got to like run back, like, okay, like, dang, I got to run this back to catch all the entendres in this joint. Like,
right.
Like, he just said one or two lines and it had like 4 things that he was talking about all in that. I'm like,
yeah.
So like, I don't know, man. I was like, man, everything ain't got to be a debate on Facebook.
Yeah, that's real.
Like, you ain't got to like what I like.
That's real.
Or tell me Budden shouldn't be in something, or Face or Jadakiss shouldn't be in there, and you ain't listening to them.
Yeah.
Like, if you listen to him and you disagree, cool, maybe we can have a debate.
Right.
But if you ain't even listen to him,
don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Nah, I feel that. I definitely feel
that. That's the more people most of the people that say the things haven't listened.
Yeah.
100%.
So
you know what I hate not be done. On my speak freely.
Yeah.
You know what I hate about Facebook, too? is when I have people who don't comment or like anything else, they just comment on everything else only when they disagree.
Yeah, I feel that.
I hate people like that.
I feel that.
Like, if you don't interact with me on none of my positive posts or, when I'm making little jokes or whatever, if you don't interact with me on that, when I put something up challenging that you disagree with, now you want to go back and forth with me.
Yeah, stop. Yeah, just stop.
Just stop. I'm like, you just look, I don't hear from you till it's time to debate. I don't want to talk to you. And what I'm going to start doing is unfriending you.
Yeah, some people just like to debate for some reason. I hate it. I don't want to debate. I'm cool. I used to do that a lot. Nah, I'm good now. I ain't got time. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's my freak freely, man.
I feel it.
All right, so I'm trying to see which one I want to go with. You know what I mean?
Is it Speak Freely?
Yes, on Speak Freely. Because I got a couple. You know what? I'm going to go with this one because I want to hear y'all thoughts about this one. Do y'all feel like this is an old school way of thinking and y'all are okay with this? So this young lady on Twitter says, women should be financially taken care of in a relationship. Your woman shouldn't have to worry about paying a damn thing. And she capitalized the damn.
Okay.
All of the letters, by the way. If you cannot afford to take care of a woman completely, don't date her. Don't even pursue a woman until you can.
Oh, about a dating relationship?
Did we talk about this last week?
No, we didn't.
That just sounds familiar.
Don't date or pursue a woman until you can. The woman is the prize, so pay for it.
So is she?
You sure we talked about this last week?
I don't think so.
So
it might sound familiar.
Are you talking about paying for meals or like stuff in general?
I think this woman, she's in general. She's saying take care of a woman completely. If you can't take care of a woman completely, don't date her or pursue her.
So I got a question. What's the woman doing with her check? Like, what's she doing with it?
I don't know. She didn't answer that question. What do y'all think about that? I think we did talk about women not being the only prize, and that made me
like something. Yeah, something just probably same chick.
Yeah,
probably same one. I guarantee
it. Let's push apart that part.
I see
woman being the prize.
I see where she's coming from.
Okay, yeah, because that's what I want to discuss.
I see where she's coming from. I know where she's getting at. It makes no sense. And it's unfair. To men to have that much put on them before they can even pursue or talk to somebody. Mm-hmm. But I get where she's coming from in the fact that, men, quote unquote, are supposed to be the providers.
Okay. Should a man provide for a woman he's just dating?
Yes and no, in my opinion.
Expound.
What do you mean?
Like, it's depending on what level of the dating we're at. Like, when I'm talking about dating you up front and I'm still kind of getting to know you, then no, I shouldn't provide for certain things. Mm-hmm. If we're dating to the point where I'm probably about to propose, then yeah, I'm probably going to start providing in some type of way. And the reason I say that is...
You say you're about to propose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's certain things I know that, she needs to see in me that I can provide for. And I ain't talking about like paying her bills and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But in some form or fashion, like maybe if her car is breaking down, I'm like, you know what? I'll take it to the shop and get it looked at.
Yeah.
That type of thing. Just to show her that, before I propose to you, I am, not just outside of dating and personality. Like, I could take care of business and take care of you as my wife.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Okay.
So, but I ain't, like, a man shouldn't start paying all the bills, taking care of a woman fully just to show that he's ready to marry her.
Okay.
But I think on both sides, both should, she should show some type of characteristics to let you know that that's in her as a wife. Mm-hmm. And same thing as a husband.
Yeah.
But I think that's where it's coming from on her standpoint is like, show me that you can be a provider.
Okay.
Taking care of everything, that's a stretch. I know some men that do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they don't have a problem. They don't necessarily have a problem with it.
Yeah.
But it's still conversation, and her money is used strategically too. So he might be taking care of all the bills and stuff like that, but she just ain't willy-nilly out spending all her money, and he's struggling. You know what I'm saying? So
that goes back to your question. What's happening
with her
money?
It like up for debate? Like, does she like give him an allowance? Does she just like he's paying all the bills. He got $150 left out of his check, and she got like $1,000 out of her check that she done made.
She gonna use her money to take him on a date.
And so
he ain't got no date money.
And so what I'm saying is like, going off of that. Yeah. When they go out, he expects to bring that little raggedy $450 with him. And he pay for that.
Call it raggedy though. Why I gotta be raggedy?
Compared to her stack, it's raggedy. Compared to her stack, it's a raggedy $100.
He call it raggedy.
She's probably paying for the groceries.
Man, he taking care of her. He taking care of everything.
Man, when they usually say everything, groceries is usually not included in that.
She said completely.
Well, I'm telling you, when most women say completely taking care of it, they're simply speaking of bills.
Groceries is a bill.
Most people ain't looking at groceries as a bill. I'm talking about utilities.
Most people use groceries as a bill, bro.
Groceries are.
I'm saying
when they write out bills, they put groceries on it.
When most women are talking as a man taking care of them, they're not talking groceries. I probably can 95% guarantee it.
Interesting.
They're talking utilities. They're talking about keeping a roof over their head. Sometimes a car payment. They're thinking about that type of stuff. Because grocery shopping and going to get the groceries in most gender role type of societies is looked at as the woman's thing to do.
Why can't we just be a team?
We can.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying.
If that's what you decide for your house. I mean, like, I know people where the man pays all the bills, his money takes out of the bill account. Yeah. But he still just has as much access to, like, their other account is a joint account, too.
Yeah.
So they both have access to spend out of the account. It's not just he paying all the bills and then it's her money.
Right.
Like, so I just think it was whatever figure out works for your house. But like I said, I think in that scenario, she's thinking, in my mind, I formulated that is taking care of all the utilities, the major bills of the household, of the house.
Yeah, I'm not taking.
And I'm saying, first of all, man, you're just my girlfriend, man.
Yeah, I'm not. Taking
if you're just my girlfriend, that's all different ballgame.
Man, you better kick rocks.
But
man.
if you're my girlfriend and I know I'm looking for it to be more, I just feel like as a man, I have to make sure I'm showing that I can be more in whatever way that looks like. Paying all the bills.
I mean spending money.
I'm saying paying all the bills don't mean that.
I'm not. Here's the thing: if I'm dating you and you my girl, I'm not paying your bills.
No, if you're just my girlfriend, I'm not just paying your bills.
You know what
I'm not paying your bills if you're my fiance.
Now let's be clear. Like, okay, maybe there's a time where you run into some hard times.
We ain't talking about hard times. No, we're not doing.
We're not talking about hard times. I'm not paying your bills. You grown just like I'm grown, and we both have grown people.
I'm definitely not paying bills. I'm not paying bills somewhere I'm not living.
Exactly.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
That's ridiculous.
It's probably my niece. But yeah, I'm not paying bills where I'm not living. It's just not how
it makes no sense. Like,
I'm not doing it.
You had this house before I got here.
Yeah, I'm cool.
It's your job to take care of this.
Yeah, exactly. And then she said, don't date or pursue a woman if you can't.
I'm straight, man. Listen, I will not pursue. If that's what you're thinking, I'll happily not pursue you.
I'm good.
That's silly to me, though. Like, that's...
Yeah. That was my speak freely. I just wanted to see what y'all thought.
I don't know, man. People weird, man. People weird, man.
Oh, man. You got one?
Yeah, man. Well, I want to, this is a scenario, man. I want y'all to see what y'all think.
Bet.
All right, man. So y'all, we are coming back from our vacation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We just had a good time.
One of our regular one or the big one?
The big one.
I can't wait.
We just coming back from our vacation.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
Gotta close my eyes.
We at the airport.
That's one of the best parts.
We coming back.
It's the worst. We coming back. It's the worst part.
Yeah. So we coming back. You know, we at the airport. We boarding our plane.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Find our seats. And you find your seat, and you sit down. You know what I'm saying? It's like a young lady that's kind of right there. And you sit down. You know what I'm saying? And she reaches over and like grabs you, like your private parts. She just like grab you, like makes like a little joke or something. What do you like? What's your next move?
I'm gonna make a scene. Rape.
I got a couple questions.
I'm joking. I know his first question gonna be how she look.
Okay, she is okay. So
This is very much.
Oh my God! Why does it matter to us? Men are dumb.
Men are so dumb.
We are so dumb.
Why does what?
Okay,
it matters.
Men are dumb.
Because it matters. That's why.
It does.
That's why I'm saying we dumb. Because that matters.
It does matter. Like how does how would it not?
I get it.
No, here's what I'm.
No,
we agree. It's just dumb.
Why is it dumb though?
Because
men are dumb.
It shouldn't. It
shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't.
It does.
But okay, she is. Okay, I got it to you.
Okay.
She is. Let me say it.
All right, we're gonna let you finish.
She is a Kansas City 7 in a Miami 5.
Kansas City 7, Miami 5.
What the body look like?
She's a Kansas City 7 in a Miami 5.
We just talking overall.
Yep. What's your next move?
Listen, first of all, Kansas City chicks, please don't get mad at this. He just basically said Miami chicks is better than y'all. I ain't say that.
What? I'm not, bro. I'm not listening, bro. I'm not.
I mean, we've been in Miami 3 times.
I'm not gonna even try to explain myself.
We've been there 3 times.
I love my Kansas City women.
So
awkward. I'm not okay. You
gotta clean it up though.
Yeah,
we know what you mean.
I know what you mean.
We know what you mean, but you gotta clean it up.
I'm not a clean up guy. I'm not. It's not me. It's not me.
Okay.
That's so funny.
So it's what would I do?
Yeah.
Bingo.
What's up?
You said B go?
Yeah, you go.
Why I gotta go?
I mean,
I was gonna say, one of y'all go.
I ain't gonna.
Okay, here's the thing. I'll speak on it.
All
right. Here's my thing. I'm a real kind of like lighthearted guy anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll probably like laugh it off, and kind of ask her like, "What you want?" And then I'm gonna fill out the situation like, "Okay, so is this what we doing?" Because if this is what we doing,
then
I want to grab on some, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear no Me Too kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, if this is what we own, then this is what we own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if that's what we own, then that's what we own.
Okay.
Now I'm just. Hey, I'm a light going guy.
That's my first reaction.
I'm a fun going guy. I'll probably never see this woman again in my life.
Yeah.
Now that's not to say I'm gonna do anything extracurricular with her. Because I'm a clean guy.
Yeah,
I don't just meet women and just have sex with them.
Yeah.
I'm a clean guy.
Yeah.
So what I said was, if that's what we own, then that's what we own. Yeah, I want your number afterwards. I want to call you.
Okay.
We just in the airport having a good time. I'm off vacation.
Yep.
Single.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Why not?
So we must be headed back to the same place because we're on the same plane.
That's not true.
It could be the first. It could be the
first.
But it's not the first. Y'all both going to Kansas City.
Oh, we both. Yeah. If we going back to Kansas City, I'm definitely no. I don't want to see you ever again.
Okay.
We're not exchanging numbers. I don't want to know anything about you.
Okay.
Nope.
Listen, man.
We here now. Speak on it. We here now.
I'm.
What's up,
Reece gonna get her name, address, number, social security number. This is why he always got beef afterwards.
Cause I'm gonna pull her in like
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So this is what we on this flight.
Well,
this what we doing.
Let me ask you a question though. Let's say if this is a black woman, you going straight for the hair pull?
I'm not saying pulling her by here. I'm pulling her in.
Oh, pull it. Okay, I got you.
Pull her in like so. This what we on this flight.
Yeah.
And we need to request a blanket.
I mean,
hey man. So
I'm rolling. I'm like what we doing?
Yeah,
let me know.
Yeah. Like,
and depending how the rest of that flight go, I might get a number before we get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not getting her number.
Hey,
we going back to Kansas City, both of us. You live here. I'm not.
Nah, if you that spontaneous, this could be fun.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Man,
Kansas City too small.
So what happened is there's an NFL player. They didn't say his name.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were on a flight.
And
then a woman like grabbed him.
Yeah.
And
he's suing her, ain't he?
No, he's suing the airline because once he told them about what happened, they didn't do anything about it.
Is he married?
I don't think so.
If I was married, I'd sue the airline too.
Yeah. If I'm married,
you know what I mean? Like, it's a whole different thing. Yeah. If I'm married, like, nah, don't do that.
Yeah. If I'm married, I'm definitely going the same route. Like, you can't just be out here doing it and I'll just let it slide.
Yeah.
You know.
And then here's my thing. It's like, I guess my first thought is like.
But dang, even if she was like bad enough, I'll probably still let it be like, you know what, we can't be doing that, baby girl, chill out.
Yeah. And that's what I was about to get to. Because I'm just like.
We stupid.
I can't allow this because if I did that to you, it's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
So men be so dumb that stuff like that becomes normalized.
Yeah.
So a woman can come up and grab a dude and it's just all fun and games.
Yeah.
But if I do that to you, it's problems.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to be that guy who just lets stuff like that ride because we're contributing to the problem of stuff like that being normalized.
It happened
for
to me
men to be
before
groped and, men not to be able to grope women, which we shouldn't. Just keep your hands to yourself.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to normalize women doing it to men, and it's definitely wrong when men do it to women. Just straight up and down.
All right.
It happened to me before. I was like, hey.
I mean, again,
I was in the club underneath the influence at that young part of my life.
Yeah. I'm like, you younger, it happens.
It's like, oh shoot, that's what we on.
We in a different day and age though. It's totally different. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of wild stuff used to happen when we were younger. Jeez. Oof. Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
What's next?
All right, so is you rolling?
Here we go. Oh, man.
Is you rolling? 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 I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. Is you rolling? Is you rolling? Is you rolling?
Is you rolling?
Is you rolling?
You rolling?
Is you rolling?
Is you rolling?
I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. All right, that's enough.
Yeah.
Who first? All right, I guess I'll go first.
All right, sounds good.
Here we go. Dadgummit, I had it pulled up, and then I just lost it.
You need me to go?
No. Okay. Is you rolling?
All right.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Giving each other post-sex interviews is peak intimacy.
Giving
each other post-sex interviews is peak intimacy.
I'm rolling.
Okay. Rece is rolling.
That sound dope. Unless it was trash.
Oh, that's when it's the best.
Huh?
When it's trash? Because you can kind of get to some real, you know what I'm saying, like talking.
No, I don't want to see it. If it's trash, I don't want to talk to you guys.
No. He said, go home. You rolling low?
Yeah, so what you about to do right now?
So you're not rolling?
No, I can feel that.
So
I mean, I can feel like a conversation after that.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
It has to be in a smooth way.
You're going to be some talking afterwards.
Yeah. No? Word?
Like,
not all the time. Like, we talking right after, right?
I mean, you kind of get your water.
Yeah.
Get your little hot towel. You know what I mean? Clean off a little bit.
She need to get the towel.
I mean, she's going to get the towel.
I'm getting the towel.
What?
Hey, okay, listen. We were just talking about, like, putting yourselves out there. You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to share. Low key, I like getting up, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of walking around a little bit. Go get a little bottle of water. You know what I'm saying?
His ass niggas is out here.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Take a little breather. You know what I mean? It's like you take a run and then you kind of have a cool down.
Yeah.
Like the walk to the kitchen for water bottles is like the cool down.
Okay. That's hilarious.
And then on the way back, you know, you get the towel, you kind of put on some hot water. You know what I mean? I like it.
Hey,
I'm
whatever
cool with
you do.
You know what I'm saying?
I like laying there, you know, let her get up, go get the towel.
For real,
I check a little ESPN. Oh, damn.
Oh man,
that's
it, huh?
Yeah,
I was going to sleep.
Coma. Oh no, I'm rolling. I'm definitely rolling.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that.
It's definitely
wrong with
that.
That.
But
I
like,
mean,
what
if you like the chick?
Well, yeah, well, definitely. I'm not gonna be with anyone who I don't like.
Yeah, some people do.
This is true. I'm not
some
one of them.
Some people just in it for a good time.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. What I'm saying is like, but what if it's like about the skibbities?
That's what it's supposed to be. That's
no, because like he said, it could be about anything.
Yeah, it could be about anything. But in that scenario, I thought we were talking about the pound town.
Yeah, next time you should try this, or next time you should do this, or this was good this time.
Okay.
And you be these,
Why is that intimate though?
Because it's vulnerable.
Because you're talking about something that it's like that has both of y'all to deal with directly.
Yeah.
And it can always be like having sex with somebody. Mm-hmm. You're at a very vulnerable state because you're completely naked.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And you're at a vulnerable state.
Yeah.
And anytime you're like that vulnerable, the conversation with a person is going to be a little different.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean that's probably like honestly like your most vulnerable state all the way around.
Either that or when I'm sitting on the toilet.
But even then, like you're laying here, y'all just basically you been inside her. She's felt you. Mm-hmm. Y'all done. Y'all both are vulnerable from that.
Yeah.
Physically weakened.
Lost all your strength.
And then even if you just think about the physical image of that, both of y'all
that's
naked, exposed,
kind of cuddling a little bit.
Yeah, like it's an intimate moment within itself.
Yeah, that's
definitely.
True.
Feelings is there. So if we having this conversation, feelings is there. So if the feeling like it's just a whole thing, and as she just asked, like, did you like when I do this?
I'm rolling.
Then,
I'm rolling. Yeah.
Like it was fire when you did that.
you gotta expound on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Are y'all
that moonlight shine through that?
I feel you. Yeah.
Are y'all okay with being like a woman being critical with you?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Tell me what you like.
Because if I don't want to keep doing the same power drive, it ain't what you want.
Right. Yeah. The move that worked on Jane might not work on Susan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Want the suplex. You don't want the power drive. You might want the suplex. You know what I'm saying?
I've been trying to uppercut her. She like the jab.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The jab.
Hey, why don't you never jab?
The swift jab. I've been trying to hit her with the hook.
You gotta switch it up.
It's terrible.
You know what I'm saying? This is what it is.
You gotta let me know, man, girl. You want the jab or the hook? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, man.
You want the left or right, yo. Pat. But nah, like I'm rolling with that. I think that's a vibe.
I'm definitely rolling.
I say that's a vibe, and I'm rolling if that's where we're at.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have to be there on an emotional level already, where we vibing like that.
Yeah,
outside 100%. The bedroom.
Yeah.
I mean,
like if it's just one of those things, and we just doing it to be doing it. I'm trying to talk to you like that afterward.
Yeah, I feel that.
There's no. Yeah, like I'm just like, I'm gonna go ahead and.
Hit the old Dusty Trail.
It's been fun.
Go ahead and get moving.
Hey, niggas be looking whacked on, like picking up their underwear and stuff, putting them on. They gotta lift your knees up. Like, fam, you look ridiculous, dude. Do that in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
Then you look ridiculous carrying your stuff to the bathroom.
Hey, nigga got a little bundle. Got a little bundle under your arm. Hey, why niggas get up like that and be like trying to tiptoe? Niggas be.
Oh my god!
Like, why you tiptoeing? You never tiptoe.
God.
Like, nigga, put your feet on the ground. Why you put his flat foot? Like, what are you doing? Like the ground got live on. Nigga, if you don't walk, nigga pick up his hoodie and stuff.
For your shirt.
That is hilarious, dude.
Oh man. That is hilarious.
That is funny, man. Yeah, that's mine. Shoot. Anybody else?
What's up? You got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Go for it.
That is dumb, man.
Is you rolling?
Okay.
Men don't leave good women. Every woman just thinks she's a good woman.
Dang. Men don't leave good women.
They always talk about men leaving good women.
Uh-huh.
And they said, men don't leave good women. Every woman just think they're a good woman.
While I do believe that is a funny joke, I'm not rolling. Because some men do leave good women or just do good women bad.
But is there cases where
a dude would just leave a good woman?
No, where dude was leaving, it was because she was not a good woman, but she said he left me and I was a good woman.
Oh, there are definitely scenarios that women think they're good women.
Yeah. What I think is he's saying in this is that every woman thinks she's a good woman.
Yeah, and I'm not rolling with that.
I am.
Every woman thinks she a good woman?
Yes. Not
Expound.
every 90%.
Okay.
not a strong 90% think they're a good woman. When that think of your women. Let's think of your women. Think of the women you've been with.
Yeah.
You know, on certain levels. What percentage of them have ever came and said, you know what, I was a bad woman, or I'm a bad woman?
No, they ain't gonna admit it to you.
But then they ain't own anything.
Well, I'm saying just because they won't admit it to you, that don't mean that they.
Have you ever admitted to a woman you was a bad man?
Define bad.
Bad in your eyes.
No, because I'm not a bad guy. I mean, I'm just, I'm not a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? So why would I?
You're probably right.
I mean, you don't have to be.
I've admitted it.
You're a good guy. You can still do bad things.
Oh, 100%. And I've definitely done bad things. Yeah, absolutely.
So, a person can leave you for just doing those bad things. You still be a good guy.
Yeah, this is true.
But I don't think. I think there are men who have left good women.
Uh-huh.
And I think. I mean, they had a reason for it. It was something about them.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have left a good woman, had nothing to do with her. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
A man has left a woman, it's because she was just a bad woman.
For him.
Yeah, that's all we're talking about.
Yeah.
Or it could be in general.
Yeah,
it could be
a bad person.
It could be in general.
There
are trash women out there.
It's trash women.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
It's just not too many times I've ever heard a woman be like, the relationship ended and it was my fault.
Because they don't like to admit when they wrong.
That will never happen. That will never, ever happen. And I guarantee you that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, he could be like, man, I left her because she was a bad woman, and she's probably blaming him.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the way dude phrased it was like no woman ever.
And let me say it. Can I add a woman? Let me read it verbatim. Maybe it makes more sense the way it's kind of still the same. Men don't leave good women. Every woman just thinks they're a good person.
See, and it's the every woman. Dang, he might be right though. I don't know.
Every woman just thinks they're a good person.
He might be right.
Hey, there's some women, people they think they're good people and they just not good people.
You know what? I think for me, I just kind of like to give everybody the benefit of the doubt.
We know some dudes.
Yeah.
That we know. Probably think they cool and they're slime.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And so if that could happen on our side, definitely could happen on the woman's side. It can definitely
happen on the woman's side. Yeah. But the word he uses is every, and that's why I'm like, I don't know if I could roll. He might be right though. I don't think I've ever met a woman that was just straight up like.
I mean, it's just like
I'm scandalous. Like you'll have some dudes who scandalous and know they scandalous and be like, I'm a scandalous dude.
Yeah.
I've never heard a woman that is scandalous say that she's a scandalous woman.
I've heard of a female saying I did him scandalous,
but she'll never admit that she is scandalous, even if she's done multiple men scandalous. Never heard it.
I don't think I have either.
She'll find a way to justify each time she did it.
Yeah, 100%.
So are we in agreement that women have a hard time admitting things? To us, maybe. Not every woman. I'll never make it definite.
Yeah,
but I think it's vice versa. I think I don't even put on women. I think men have a hard time sometimes admitting that it's them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we all at some point, I won't say we all, most of us at some point try to justify our wrongs. I think it's
easier for men to admit it than women.
Because we already seen that way, so it's like, all right, you right.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. dude would be quick to say
I'm gonna take the blame for it anyway. I'm at the end of the day,
100%.
I'm gonna have to take the brunt of it anyway. So yeah,
just let it be what it is.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Think what you want about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Somebody told me the other day we need to have a woman on here to give her perspective more often. What do y'all think about that?
Tell them to go find a show that has a woman on it more often.
Yeah. It's our podcast. So
it is what it is.
We can redirect them to a.
I can see why she feels that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we didn't make a podcast in mind of a woman being able to give her opinion.
Yeah.
That made it sound worse.
I mean, just real talk.
Hard
like, you give your opinion in the comments.
Hard truth.
And we'll talk about it, but we made this podcast so we can speak freely.
Yeah, and I think really it's
because if a woman's on here, we can't speak as freely as we want because we got to guard her feelings.
Nah, we would.
Depending
on, and I say that, and
you'll hold back.
You'll hold back.
Would I
do? Yeah.
Nah.
You would.
And here's why I say that.
Let me tell you why I would say that. Unintentionally.
Nah.
You would.
Let me tell you why I say that.
Okay.
Because I feel like if we had a woman on our podcast consistently, it would be a woman that we know is cool.
I'm talking about not consistent. I'm talking about a guest.
Okay, so even if we had a guest, I still wouldn't. Because I'm like, we would know the woman, of course. And I'm like, she would know me. She would know us. So she would know what it is, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
I'm not going to hold back.
Okay.
And much there's not anything to hold back. You know what I'm saying? Like, no? Y'all ain't rolling?
No.
Nope.
All right, go.
No, not at all. I think it's what Lo said, even unconsciously. You gonna just word things a little differently.
Really?
Yeah.
Because we tiptoe around a woman's emotions.
I mean, yeah, a woman that I'm like dating.
This period.
You tiptoe around women's emotions that you're not dating.
I guess to a certain extent.
Yes.
Women I care about?
No, you don't have to care about it. They can just be in your presence. Having conversation.
I really need to think about that.
It's our first thought to look out. Make sure we ain't making a woman feel a certain way.
Well, I guess it depends on what it is. Another topic for another day.
This period.
Yeah.
Another topic for another day.
All right.
That might be something good to talk about.
Women might tiptoe around our pride.
They do.
You know?
Oh, they definitely do.
So
I bet women be wanting to say some sideways stuff to some dudes sometimes.
I've deserved it.
They don't want to crush their pride, so they just let it rock. I bet that happens.
I mean, I'm sure there are women out there that are gentle with dudes.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all.
Be gentle with me.
Be gentle.
Be gentle with me because
fragile.
Don't hurt my feelings.
You fragile?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm
very fragile.
Most men are fragile.
Like my feelings get hurt like everybody else. When people don't realize that men's feelings get hurt.
Oh, 100%.
And men have feelings.
Care.
They don't care.
You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes it's like a notion that it's left out that a man actually have feelings.
No, it is.
And that they get their feelings hurt.
It definitely is.
And they, I don't know.
No, it definitely happens. And it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Let me feel. Yeah. Pause that. All right, main topic.
I mean, we should have a space to have feelings.
Yeah, absolutely. A safe space. And I think this is what this podcast is for us.
Yeah.
A safe space.
If we can say all this and don't have to worry about a woman saying something back.
Yeah.
Until she DM us.
Man, don't DM me.
We don't be saying nothing sideways, though.
Man, let's.
Do we?
I don't
think we ever say. Well, Los might have a couple times.
Yeah.
I've never said things sideways.
I would say not sideways. Maybe controversial with a woman's opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't necessarily say sideways, but a woman probably would say it sideways because we didn't tiptoe around her feelings because she's not here.
Yeah. You got a problem with anything you got to say, man. DM, Nichols, and Humble.
They do.
They do.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
They do.
Hey, keep it up.
That's the problem.
I don't want to hear
No, they definitely
nothing.
do. Look at them. I don't want to hear nothing. You know what, man? Main topic.
I'm only being serious. All right. Here we go. Main topic. Hey, man. This is something we're going to talk about. I just want to... First of all, I want to see if, like... Because there are some things that people... I would say makeup.
Uh-huh.
And there are things that people kind of create for like profit and to like play to an emotion. You know what I'm saying? So I want us to talk about this so we can really examine it. Let's look at it, see if it's real.
Let's examine it. Okay.
All right. Are love languages real?
By real, you mean what?
Like, are they a real thing? Like,
are they a real thing? Okay.
First of all, you know what the love languages are? You know what all of them are?
I do not.
Okay, here we go.
I don't.
Here we go. We have words of affirmation. We have acts of services.
Yeah.
If anything you want to break down of them.
No, I don't want to break down.
So words of affirmation, acts of services, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch.
Okay.
So those are the 5 love languages. And the 5, and so what they're saying by the 5 love languages are that each person has their own love language, and to get that person, and to speak to that person's love, and to connect with that person, for them to receive that you really do love them.
Yeah.
You have to speak to them through that language.
Not how you receive love.
Yeah. So you have to go into like, if their thing is acts of services, to for them to show love.
Yeah.
For them to feel loved by you.
Right.
You have to do
it's through acts of services.
And that's the only way.
That's how they feel.
Yeah, that's how they receive it the best.
And that's what I'm asking. So
not necessarily the only way.
Okay, got you.
But that's how they're going to receive it the best and most of the time.
Gotcha.
If you love them, you will be doing these certain things or saying these certain things.
So if you don't do that, that means you don't love them.
No, I don't think it means that you don't love them.
Okay.
It just means they may not feel as if you love them as much as as you probably do.
Okay, gotcha.
Because they're not receiving it the correct way because you're not showing them how they receive.
Okay.
So
it's just like feeding or like water, like everybody supposed to be like watering plants or whatever. And let's say you watering plants, but you use like some dirty leftover, you know what I'm saying, like some muddy water or some contaminated water to water the plant. Okay. And it starts dying. You can say, well, I'm watering the plant. You know what I'm saying? But it's dying. So it's just like, it's like what they're like saying is,
you think you're loving it, but you're not loving it properly.
You can show you think you're doing something right and correctly. Right. But it's not the right thing. So they're saying that how you know or how that person receives their love is by doing it this way.
Got you. Have y'all taken the love language test?
I have.
What's yours?
Mine was physical touch. And then, like, my second one was, like, quality time.
What's yours?
I will speak on it for where it was at that time. But I have a different perspective on the whole love language thing now. But,
okay.
At that time, last time I took it was words of affirmation, physical touch, and quality time.
Got you.
Acts of service was next. Receiving gifts was last.
Got you. I think mine was physical touch, maybe quality time, I think. Okay. Maybe words of affirmation, physical touch, and words of affirmation, I think. Okay. But the question is, do I think they're real? Yeah. I mean, are they real? Sure. But
and what do you mean sure? Like, what do you mean?
I mean, because I'm like, okay, so they're broken down in these 5 things or whatever. What if somebody is loved something or loved away, or they receive love away outside of that? Outside of those 5 categories. Like
what's outside those categories?
Like, I need time alone. Now, somebody would say, oh, well, that's not a love language, but it's like you're saying that because it doesn't fit in that category. So when I say,
how is that like?
How do you receive love by somebody leaving you alone?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me explain.
All right, go for it.
So a guy could get home from work, and he's just tired. He needs about an hour to hour and a half to just be by himself, decompress the day. And for a woman to do that for him, that would be how he receives love. Give me an hour and a half out of the day to just let me do me without you telling me to do something or asking me to do something.
That's not an act of service?
They would place that in acts of service.
Maybe.
They would. I'm telling you.
Maybe.
Because it's an act.
Maybe. Yeah. Like, I don't know if I would just put somebody in a 5-point category. I mean, I don't think I would do that.
I think it encompasses just about everything.
Yeah, it really does.
Maybe, but again, I don't like stuff so definitive.
Of course, there are things that lie outside of that.
Yeah,
it's like sub stuff.
But they're all. But most
that's in the acts of service genre.
99.99 of things I think can fit in the realms of the 5 love languages.
I just feel like it pigeonholes people, and I don't like that.
But things have to be defined to be able to
pigeonholes in those 5 things. Now, even though I may not be able to go across a bunch of things, there's a billion people in the world that could receive love in whatever kind of way.
I think, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping. I don't know this. I'm thinking like they did some type of test to figure out these 5 main things of how people respond.
Yeah, and I'm sure they tested like a group.
So it's probably from a general standpoint and I'm probably sure the book says most people that receive love, majority will get it in these 5 ways. So I think it's probably nothing's probably that definitive like that. So.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like I just don't like the definitive of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's like, again, there's so many people in the world.
Yeah.
So for me to just say, oh, well, this is yours. I don't know if I will pigeonhole somebody into that.
I just think most of the things that people would name, it may not directly perfectly fit into one category.
Yeah.
But it really can be put there.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
My view, I believe the love languages are real. I believe how you receive love changes depending on where you are in life.
Then there's that.
Yeah.
And that's what because I think like if you went from having somebody always around touching you, and you were, into the point where maybe touch didn't feel that much because you had it all the time.
Yeah.
But at that point in time, you wasn't getting the words or getting told great job or I think about you text you in the middle of the day. Like, if you wasn't getting those words, then you like, man, I need words of affirmation. That must be my love language because that's what I'm missing here.
Yeah.
But then when the person's not around anymore, somebody else that ain't around could be giving you words and it's doing nothing for you because you're longing for physical touch.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, it could depend on what mood I'm in.
Yeah. So I just feel like, I feel like certain, quote unquote seasons of life will have you looking, differently at what you need in that season.
Yeah.
In some season, words may be what you need to carry you.
Yeah.
To make you feel better about yourself, to feel love.
Right.
In some season, I need somebody there. So just giving me the words, but I'm not getting no quality time. Quality time has now become more important to me.
Right.
Than just lip service. Or that type of thing. Or if you're like, you know what, I'm always getting you stuff, you ain't getting me nothing, man. I want some gifts too.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, you might have a couple of dominant ones to stay up there, but I just think depending on where you're at in life, what season you're in, what you're going through in that moment, may change or define what you need to feel loved in that moment, in that season.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, I feel that. I one of the things I think is, first of all, to answer the question, yes, I believe love languages are real, and I think they will show how real they are. Like, you'll really get it when they start, like when that love language is starting to be neglected.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like if their thing is quality time and you're showing up with gifts, like those gifts, like you're going to feel the brunt of that, and those gifts that you're spending your money on aren't going to mean anything.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's not what the person is wanting. But there's some people out there who just want like gifts are just like they like when they receive something, they just feel like you think of them and they're the most perfect an important thing in the world to them because you bought them a gift.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, and I guess like with me, I'm just like, so say like this person whose main thing is gifts.
Yeah.
And then they don't really care about spending quality time.
Okay.
So then how do you handle that?
I mean, I think that's where it goes to where the 5 love languages is basically created and directed is show me love how I will receive it, not how you want it, and vice versa. So if you know I'm a gift person, buy me gifts, but I know you're a time person, I'm giving you time.
And what if that person is not a time person?
They have to. I think it shows you that so that you can learn how to compromise, because no relationship is working without the compromise.
Yeah.
So it's saying me spending time with you may not do nothing for me to make me feel like I love you more or make you feel like you love me more. But I understand that me spending time with you makes you feel like I love you more. So I have to give you that time.
So what I'm saying is like, so there's quality time.
Yeah.
Say like this person is gifts, this person is gifts. They care less about quality time. So then does quality time fall by the wayside because neither one of them receive love that way?
I don't think it falls by the. I think it falls by the wayside to a certain degree.
Okay.
To where when they want to be around each other, they'll be around each other.
Got you.
But if he comes in the house, she goes to stuff, he goes downstairs, and they doing their thing. And they ain't neither one of them is tripping.
Yeah.
Hey babe, I bought you something today. Here you go. Like I bought you something. Okay, cool. And then they go do their thing for a couple hours, and they good.
That's it. Yeah.
And it's not saying like the thing about the love language. It's not a perfect system where if you know this, it'll be together. Like
right. Yeah.
You can be completely in tune with your spouse's love language, and y'all still have a whole relationship.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
So other stuff we might not be able to communicate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think for instance, your love language doesn't have to be quality time for you to understand that quality time is important.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like you have to that okay, we both like giving each other gifts and things like that. But you have to understand that there is a need for us to be together,
right,
and spend time together.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just think that it's over. In a sense, I don't want to make it seem like it ain't important, but I do think it's overemphasized now.
What do you mean by that?
So I think it's become like dating talk now to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's like, what's your favorite food? Oh yeah, you like seafood. What's your love language?
Yeah.
You know.
Is that a problem?
I mean,
I like it.
I like it, then I don't.
I don't.
Like, I like it to a certain degree, okay. But then it's like, now I feel like I have to, instead of learning things about you organically, I feel like I have to tailor to this now. Oh man, she said.
That is why I don't like it.
She said gifts is her thing. Not really at the point where I'm going to buy gifts.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So, but how do I still show her that I want her?
Right.
Without doing this. And I guess like you can go still buy little gifts. The most gift people is like that. It ain't about necessarily the monetary value of it. But
right.
You know, I just don't like it because I just think it almost, in a sense, not as deep, but kind of like, oh, I'll never date a Cancer.
Hey, real talk, yeah.
So if somebody if you know quality time ain't your thing, then she tell you quality time is my thing. You like, oh, she kind of clingy.
or it could be like, well, since quality time is her thing, then I don't want to date her.
Yeah.
And my thing is like, maybe you need growth in that area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now that you know quality time is her thing, you're not willing to invest that in a woman that you really probably want to holler at.
Or if I say you know what, words of affirmation my thing. I ain't about to be stroking this nigga all the time,
then
bigging
it's like,
you up.
that was all I
You just want somebody to validate
that
you.
might not be the person for you though.
It might not.
But you never
it might not be the
person for you though.
I feel that, but again, like somebody might need growth in that area.
Right. Like you might need to learn how to say something.
So I feel that. And what I'm saying is, if you're not willing to go through that point of
if you're willing to step away because of that, maybe you need to step away.
Yeah, maybe you need to say, you know what? I'm not ready for this. I'm not. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not something that I feel like doing.
Yeah.
I don't feel like watering this thing every single freaking day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That is hilarious. Like,
that starts like a bird. Let me tell her she look good today. You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious, man. Yeah, but I feel that, and that's what I was gonna say. That's because I was gonna compare it to zodiac signs too. Yeah. I feel like it's becoming like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, people are just so focused on it. Like, oh, you know, Leo,
I don't think so.
this, that,
I don't
man.
think so.
Listen, I'm telling you.
I'm
telling you. A lot of people, especially like Christians, they'll go hard on it.
Counselors giving you the book.
Man, listen, they throwing it in your face.
And I now when counseling, like people like do give you that or advise that, I understand why.
Yes,
I get it.
It's helping you.
No, I get it.
I get why, and I get the importance of it. So I'm all for that.
Yeah, but this is the person like you're planning on like spending the rest of your life with. I don't want to be at the dating table. You know what I'm saying?
The only reason why I say I don't mind it is because it's a conversation piece.
It is.
So
it helps you know the person a little bit better.
And so like you can know the person a little bit better. And like I said, I mean, y'all can talk about that for a minute. Mm-hmm. And like me personally, if I'm on a date with somebody, stuff like that, like I like things that like we can have conversations with. Mm-hmm. Because me, I could like, I don't know. I may not really want. I don't really know you like that.
Yeah.
So I don't really, you know what I'm saying. So like that's a good conversation thing to bring up. You know what I'm saying.
I guess for me, like Rece was saying, like I want to learn you organically. So you know what I'm saying. Through spending time with you, talking to you, like I'll never ask a woman what her love language is unless we're like about to get married or something.
Because I just think, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never ask.
I would rather kind of be situations and I see, like, dang, I think she likes acts of service.
Right.
And then I do some stuff, and her response lets me know it's true. Then she's like, he's paying attention, you know, or something like that, versus she tell me, and I'm like, all right, I got this.
Now I got to do it.
Now I'm getting in my bag, and then she's like, oh, he's doing it, but I had to tell him.
And I feel like it'll kind of feel artificial.
And it might not always.
And I'm not saying that's always the case. But I'm saying for me, I feel like it'll be kind of artificial.
Right.
That's for me, though.
And it's one of those things that it may feel artificial to you, but you're getting a real response from the person that you're doing it to.
Maybe. Because it could be a situation where you know a lot of times where
you only doing
your girl asks you for something and then you do it. And it's like, oh, well, you did this because I asked.
I'm like, yes, I did.
You know that's gonna happen mad times.
Yeah, I mean, I can feel that.
And so that's what not saying that's always the case, but I would say for me, getting to know a woman organically and kind of filling out kind of where your love language is, like, to me, it's more fun that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's for me, though. It's more fun that way.
Because, like, I don't want nobody to know, like, okay, Rece's words of affirmation. And then, because everybody they know that. Now. It's not mine. It's not my top one anymore.
Gonna be your DMs like, ooh, you looking handsome.
I'm like, yeah, shit. What's up with it? Nah. But nah, like,
and I say mine's a physical touch.
Women gonna be on the plane grabbing your jock.
Nah, what was you saying?
You got to file a lawsuit.
Hey, I am too, dadgummit.
But no, like I don't want to hear that. Then like now they feel like, all right, every morning I got to text them, and that's not their thing.
Yeah,
but they like I appreciate that they did it.
Yeah,
but because you like, okay, you see the effort.
Yeah,
but then
it's
exactly, always like
effort.
That mindset is this real.
Yeah,
and it probably is not because it's not their love language. So they are probably getting out their comfort zone to do it. So I don't know, man. It's just one of those things where, in a sense, I'd rather not have to explain it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I think, like you said, like, I mean, it could definitely change. Often.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It could be different one day to the next. You know what I'm saying? But I think, like you said, like, it's one of them would definitely be more dominant. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get it. But it's not like a go-to.
I just don't think you could compare zodiac signs to it, though.
Well, it's zodiac signs. They're like personality traits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much the same thing.
Right.
It's like for instance, do y'all believe in zodiac signs?
Absolutely not. I don't.
Man, like I don't like. I get torn between like from a spiritual standpoint.
Yeah.
It's like, man, is this witchcrafty like type thing?
Yeah.
Then it's the thing where sometimes like I read and I'll be like,
damn, that's me.
Damn, like this sound about right.
Yeah.
But then I look at it like me and B are both Libras and we're like almost completely different.
Polar opposites.
It's like so, but I don't know. Underlying things may be the same. Like I don't know,
bro. We do have underlying things that are exactly
the same. Like so, it's like our personalities are totally different, but how things probably affect us and pushes are a lot alike.
Yeah, 100%.
But I don't believe it in enough to get caught up in it.
Yeah,
and definitely ever have a voice louder than God's voice.
Yeah,
because I know people that be like, oh man, I'll never date a Cancer, and it's because they read something or they read something about a Cancer, said they was incompatible. Mm-hmm. They dated one, turned out to be trash.
Yeah.
So now somebody they start talking to somebody. He say he a Cancer. She says she a Cancer. They like automatically done. Based off some horoscope or zodiac stuff. I'm like, no. Yeah. Like I'll never let it run my life like that. I'm not reading my zodiac, my thing every day, trying to figure out what's it gonna say, what's the day supposed to be like based off that. It affects you mentally.
It does.
Because your zodiac thing's like, today will be a gloomy, sad day for you. You really believe that? Your mindset is already in defeat before you even step out of the house. Yeah. Because you got a daily horoscope.
Yeah, I'm straight.
I'm straight. It's good conversation.
100%.
Like I like to have a conversation. I love talking bad about other signs and seasons and all that. But
you say talking bad.
Yeah, I'll dog them.
Yeah, and I think that's where I am too. Like I talk about different signs or like it's fun to me.
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm repping Libra Nation all day and be hard on it. Like Libra season.
Yeah. And then walk out of there and be like, I don't give a crap.
Yeah, right. I don't care.
And there's people who say, bro, you are so a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Like they said to me. Then anyway. But then some people will be like, oh, you're a Scorpio? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I get a lot where people are like, oh, you must be a Scorpio.
So then with the love language, it'd be like, oh, you're
a quality time guy.
Yeah, you're a quality time
guy. Yeah.
Oh, you like physical touch.
Yes, I do.
You know what? You are correct.
So, do y'all feel like you could be compatible with anybody?
No.
And here, let me clarify.
Yeah.
You're physically attracted to them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Their personality is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say they're Pisces, and their love language is, I don't know, something you're not into. Like you said. Like buying gifts is I guess it really don't matter what yours is.
Yeah,
but it's kind of like the conversation we had.
What's hard for you to do? Like
so that's what I'm really getting to. So what if it's like a love language that's hard for you to do personally? Could you still be compatible with that person?
I would say you might have other features of the relationship that are compatible. Like y'all may get along, y'all may kick it well.
Yeah,
physical chemistry may be amazing. But I think ultimately you'll have to make some adjustments within yourself to make sure you're loving her properly, like she wants to be loved. But if it ever turns into something naturally and always feels forced, then it's like, like if I gotta buy, if I don't like buying flowers like that, but I feel like I gotta buy them every other week for you to feel like I love you,
right?
Then it becomes more of a burden than it is just loving. But then people are like, it should just be loving for you because that's what she likes.
Exactly.
And it's like, no, that's not necessarily, doesn't mean I love her any less. It's just I don't like doing this.
Yeah. And
I shouldn't have to learn to love it just because you love it.
Yeah, and I like, for instance, like something we all can relate to. Like if her love language is quality time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in one of the ways why she likes quality time is by y'all talking on the phone with each other. And
I hate talking on the phone.
Let's just say you hate talking on the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not really a fan of talking on the phone.
Yeah.
I love the conversation.
But that's one of the ways that she really, it's like one of her top ways.
Yeah.
It's like either being with you or talking on the phone.
So here's a good thing. This is what I was gonna say. I feel like, let's take that same example.
Yeah.
You don't like talking on the phone.
Yes.
I don't like talking on the phone. But let's say like you like this girl.
Yeah.
Would that make you start liking talking on the phone?
It wouldn't make me like talking on the phone.
Okay.
It would. Like, here's the thing. I don't like talking on the phone, but there are people who I'm on the phone with, and I enjoy it.
Got you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying. Yeah. Absolutely.
So it's more the person.
Yeah.
Than the overall act of talking on the phone.
I feel that.
I'm straight.
Yeah. I feel
so
that.
It's more so the person.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? But I just think that, like, if that's their thing, then I mean, like with me, I would have to be intentional.
Yeah.
About that. Like that's something like I might have to set a reminder. Like I might have to really be intentional.
Right.
If I really want to show this person love.
Yeah.
Because I could care less about talking on the phone.
Yeah.
And so, you know.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like sometimes the person changes everything. Because
100%.
Yeah.
It's things that I would never enjoy in life or thought I would never enjoy. And it came less about what I was doing and more about who I was with.
Yeah.
You know, that type of thing. So I mean, I don't you know, for that example, I don't mind talking on the phone. Like I love a good conversation. But I don't want to have to talk on the phone every day, all day either.
Yeah.
That type of thing. So but I feel like I think the main word that loafs throughout that's really when it comes to the love language thing, if it's something that they receive that you don't give, that you don't want to give, or it's not really in you to give, it's the intentional matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
To do it. But my whole thing is like, when does intentionality become burdensome?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You know,
what you mean? Explain that.
Like, so me being intentional. So let's say your example, like I might have to set an alarm to call you. So every day, 5:15. This alarm is going off, like, call such and such. Yeah. So then I start feeling like at 5:15, I have to call her. Like that type of feeling. Like now it becomes like a chore in a sense.
Yeah.
Or something I feel like I have to do. So what if 4 or 5 days in a row, I don't feel like calling you? I don't feel like talking to you. Am I afforded that right, or will you feel like I don't love you if I don't?
I feel like that person is going... this is what I feel. I feel like that person is not going to feel the love from you despite what they say to you about it. So, for instance, what I'm saying is they might say, you know, I get it, I understand that you don't want to talk on the phone that much, like I get it. And they might say, hey, we can compromise with only talking on the phone 2 days.
Okay.
I feel like there's still going to be some love lost there.
Right.
And like some connection there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're not getting what they need. They're giving a portion of it.
Yeah, so when somebody come in there that want to talk to me every day, you're out of there, buddy.
And and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so
pretty much.
In that aspect, it's just like you have to really look at it as, is this a person for me? Like, is this what I want to keep doing?
But what if y'all hitting on all cylinders everywhere else, though? And it's just that one thing. You don't like talking on the phone every day.
Hey, man, everybody have deal breakers, man.
That love language stuff get real. Like, it really gets real. Like, women that love acts of service or whatever like that. They want them acts. And you can't be a person that don't do it, because they're going to always be looking for it. Yeah. You know, in that season.
And then at the same time, it's like, I feel like if it becomes burdensome to you, they're going to feel it.
Yes.
Even if you're still doing it.
Yes.
So they like talking on the phone every day, and you doing it.
You sit on there dry.
Yeah, you just kind of sitting there like,
okay.
Like you said, now it's like a chore. Like, all right, I'm just calling you.
Yeah.
Because I know this is what you want.
I didn't want
anything.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then she ain't got nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
why you always got to bring up? Why I got to carry the conversation? Because you the one like talking on the phone.
Yeah. Then it's an argument. Yeah. It's
But the hard part about it, which makes it the constant adjustment. I think that's what relationship and marriage is all about, honestly. It's the constant adjustment because, like I said, I feel like language has changed with seasons. And marriages are going to go through seasons where, you know, in this season I may need you to build me up. Next season I may need you to adjust and spend more time with me. So that puts a hard person, because now, you know, what you should be, I guess, always watching and being attentive into the person that you're with to see that shift. And they have to be vocal and communicate the shift. Like, hey, you know, I think we should start spending more time together. Than what we've been spending. The thing about it is now you done got used to not having to spend so much time with it. And now you got to adjust your whole life.
That's what marriage is about, bud.
It is, boy. It's real.
What it's about. It's real.
It's real, boy.
Now, there's going to be some adjusting.
Y'all still want to get married?
There's going to be some adjusting, man.
Yeah.
Some? A lot.
Yeah.
Oof.
Marriage is a beautiful thing.
It is.
Final thoughts?
There we go. Already, dang, B. It is.
Listen, man. I'm going to tell you, man, marriage is great.
Yeah, no, it is.
Marriage is great. 100%. It's amazing, man. But I'm going to tell you.
Oh, shit. You got to give a scenario.
Nah, I'm just saying.
This is, no, you know what? We're going to have to start ending our podcast with Los Rants. We got to start ending our podcast with Los Rants.
That has to become a segment.
Like, seriously, Los Rants is going to become a section.
That has to become a segment.
Well,
today on Los Rants we have.
No, I'm not even about to rant. I'm just going to say this. Man, marriage is work. And when I say that it's work, if you've never been married, you don't really fully grasp the amount of work I'm saying it's going to be work.
Yeah.
It's like somebody saying, yeah, I want you to help me do some stuff at the house. Then you get there and they want you to help build the whole house. You know, it's so much more than what you think it is.
Yeah. Now here's what somebody told me.
I know you better say exactly what I was told.
This is what somebody told me. This woman said to me, marriage is work to you because you were in a marriage that caused you to work hard. And she was like, not every marriage is like that.
I was told that if y'all really like, marriage shouldn't be looked at as work.
That was said too.
That if y'all are meant to be together, or like,
that's gonna have to be another topic.
I respectfully disagree.
That type of thing. I was told that, like, you know, quit saying that marriage is work. Marriage is hard. Well, I guess it may be because I said marriage is hard work.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the hard part that
I think it was the hard part.
Yeah,
it is. But
it may not have been.
It is hard work.
Like, it is.
I know people who have different.
But I heard people say, "Hey, quit saying marriage is hard work."
Yeah.
If marriage is not hard work when y'all both working together.
Yeah, that's.
I'm you just said we're working.
Work is hard in general.
But that's what, bro. I don't get.
You're completely, you are completely becoming something else.
So let me ask you.
So you are completely you are completely taking off all that you are and forming a whole new being with another person.
Are you?
You are.
I think that's where people have it wrong.
You're taking around. You're taking that's a fact. I can't be wrong.
You said you're becoming a whole new.
You are becoming one.
Okay.
You are. So your thoughts are not just singular thoughts now.
That I agree with.
All your thoughts have to be plural.
Yeah, they have to consider your spouse. Yes.
So so you are doing your whole way of life is shifted.
I agree with you.
And what I'm saying is, in that shift, in that becoming of one, in that uniting of the two people, I'm saying that there are things that's easy to get in there.
Yeah.
There are things that's hard to get in there.
Facts.
There are hurts that you want to talk about, hurts you don't want to talk about.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so, but the thing of it is that one is going to require all of you.
Yeah.
So that one thing that you don't want to really talk about, like, I ain't gonna tell her that, my daddy used to beat up on my mom. I ain't gonna tell her that. But then when that starts showing itself, in 3 years, y'all probably having problems, y'all go to counseling, and that comes up, think about what could have happened if you would have said that 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, like, man, it's work. And I'm saying it's hard work, and I'm not saying it hard as in difficult type of thing.
Yeah.
It's mindfulness work.
Yeah, it's intentionality.
So somebody,
because you're human.
So somebody compared it to, like, or when people say, if you're doing a job that you love, it's not work to you.
Yeah, that's how they try to make it seem. That's what they said.
What do you think about that?
I believe that's you said what?
Still working.
And I believe that's false.
Yeah,
just because you still have to do something.
Yeah,
like I could love writing. I do love writing.
Yeah.
But it's still work. It still takes 100%. Something out of me.
Yeah.
If my job was to write every day, I would love that. But it's still something I know I got to do every day.
Like, listen, because I absolutely love any and everything that has to do with making music. I love it.
Yeah.
But there are times in the midst when that was like my full-time thing, basically, of doing, and I constantly had to do it for other people, do it for the artists, like be in the studio when I didn't want to have to necessarily be in the studio.
Right.
It became days where I'm like, I love this, but I don't want to do this today. I don't want to deal with this today. Like, no matter how much I loved it, it's been nights where I had to stay up and do it, and it was hard work.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's
marriage is the same way? Marriage is the same way?
I feel like marriage is the same way. You can completely love the person you with. You can completely love everything about them. But there are going to be days that you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
There's going to be days you don't want to rise to the occasion. I mean, there's no excuse not to.
Right.
You got to because you're married. But it's going to be those days where, saying I love you is hard work.
Yeah.
Giving a smile is saying hard work. Listen to how their day went when your day was crap. And you want to be left alone. Hard work. It don't get no easier because I love you. So
I feel that.
My thing with it, like, people, it's hard, and I get what Los is saying to how hard it is to becoming one. I feel like it becomes harder when you feel that way. That burden, people carry the burden of having to completely lose themselves.
I totally agree.
Like, so I feel like
lose yourself.
You should be able to unite without fully losing who you are.
Yeah, without losing your individuality.
Yeah, and I feel like people have been taught and pushed that with the two become one, that you have to give up everything that you are, and I think that's false.
Yeah.
I think you have some individuality that was given to you, and if I can't be me within this relationship, if I gotta change being who I am to be in a relationship, maybe this relationship ain't for me.
Yeah.
Now I should have to change some things to make the relationship work. It is called sacrifice.
Right.
So I should have to sacrifice some things for us to work, but I have to completely sacrifice who I am as a person.
Yeah.
Like to stay something, to be with something. No.
So what if I say that you need to sacrifice you to make that marriage what it needs to be?
Well, I think when he's saying sacrifice, he's more so saying make changes, but not losing your whole being. So let's say you said you love to write.
Yeah.
It's your thing. You love writing.
Yeah.
What if your spouse says, I don't want you to write?
Okay. So you're saying that's not allowed in my becoming one.
Yeah, so
I would say that's not healthy for
if you're saying, like, if she's saying we trying to become one, for us to become one, you need to stop writing.
Yeah. Okay. Or if she likes, I don't know, doing whatever, and you're like, well, I don't want you to do that anymore. Because A, B, and C, and D.
And we're becoming one, so leave it alone.
Yeah.
We can't be one if you continue to do
and that. This is something that happens often in marriage.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, until an understanding can be talked about, then that's going to always be something that plays your marriage.
That's what we're saying.
And it shouldn't be. Like
I'm not. I shouldn't have to trying to go against y'all.
Yeah. No, we're not taking it that way.
I'm not saying that. Like that's gonna be something that plagues it. Because there are things that we do or people do, like your thing may be music, and they can hate you doing music.
Yeah.
What I would suggest is to get to the reason why they hate you doing music.
What if it won't make a difference? Well,
the thing of it is, until I say, okay, like, and get it,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, then I think there's going to be a battle there.
I think I get what you're saying. I agree. It's probably going to be a battle, but
I mean, like everybody's not for you though. Like everybody's not for you. If a person doesn't like me writing and they're against that, then you're not like we shouldn't be together.
Yeah, I hear that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like in the part of coming one, I shouldn't have to lose it. Like so
you shouldn't. But I'm saying there are. I mean, if that's required. I don't know what to tell you.
Then just do it.
Then just don't either do it or don't or sever the relationship. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is, there's going, like, for instance, you want this, right? And they don't want it. So there's a line in the sand.
Yeah.
Right? So the thing of it is, it's like, what now?
And now what I have come to realize to kind of bring it back is I do realize that it's not all the time. I think it's what you said, figuring out what's the real reason behind why you don't want me doing it. Because at some point, you know, and I know in my case, I'll speak for me. It wasn't. I always thought it was a problem with what I was doing. And it was always that battle between having to pick this or pick her.
Okay.
In my opinion. But I come to realize it was never really a problem with what I was doing. It was how I was prioritizing what I was doing.
Right. Yeah.
And I didn't do a good job of prioritizing her above what I was doing.
And that's why I'm saying getting an understanding of it.
Yeah.
And seeing like why she doesn't want this in there.
So let's use an example. Let's use that same example.
But I'll go ahead.
Because maybe not every reason is a quote unquote valid reason.
And that's what I'm about to say there.
You know what I'm saying? So let's say
they can have an invalid reason.
Yeah. So then what? Because you doing music and maybe this woman is like, well, I don't like you doing music because women pay attention to you and they comment on your music on Facebook.
Well, we got to deal with that issue.
Yeah.
Like that's what we have to deal with.
Yeah, like what if she has
we got to get to
unwarranted jealousy issue?
That's what I'm saying. So like it's about roots. Get to the roots of things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because if that's the reason, then for one, that's not a valid reason
to you.
There's the thing.
You about to say no? That's not a valid reason.
I'm trying to.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No.
Yeah,
I get it.
Devil's advocate.
I get it. And so I'm saying,
because she brought it to me, she
if
feels
you're making a decision based off of jealousy, then there's no way that's correct.
But what if she? What if she?
I feel you.
What if she doesn't?
But she really believes this.
Most people that are jealous are not saying I'm a jealous person.
No.
Yeah. 100%.
You know, so they thinking like, I just don't like this. It's not a problem. Don't call it jealousy because I'm not comfortable with something.
Yeah,
I'm just not comfortable with something.
That's what it is.
Like, no, but it's jealousy. No, it's not. I'm not comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And so, and I would say this, and I was like,
baby girl, maybe you shouldn't follow my artist page.
You shouldn't. And, you know, and you have to say, like, for instance, you have to look at something and say, do I want this version of this person?
Okay.
So saying, do you want if she's marrying Rece, right? she has to say, does she really want the version of Rece with no type of making music or nothing but music in her life?
Okay, I like it.
Because that's the only Rece she's ever known.
Yeah.
And so she and now she says she don't want that Rece. Mm-hmm. So she's getting something else.
Yeah.
And you have to understand what you're getting.
All right.
Right.
Like if I don't have like let's say you don't want me doing podcasts or writing or blogs or anything, mm-hmm. then you're getting me without an outlet.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And so
you don't want
that's not the best version of me.
100%. Yeah.
And so the thing is, I want you to understand that there's a better me out there.
Mm-hmm. I think people just need to get to the point. I don't know how we got on it. We're way off what our main topic about.
Love languages.
We went on
that's all about showing love.
Yeah, but I agree.
Yeah, that's true.
It's in the same vein.
It's
definitely in the same vein.
But you brought it back.
Yeah.
But I just think like people have to get to the understanding that of what the problem is. Mm-hmm. Like even the person that's bringing the problem to the table.
Yeah.
Like have that conversation with yourself first.
I 100% agree. Absolutely.
Like
yeah.
Is it really this or is there something else there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like the music is not the problem.
Yeah.
He's not doing that. He's just doing music. The attention that he's getting from it bothers me. Mm-hmm. Why does it bother me?
Yeah.
Definitely. So it's like, is he responding to the attention?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, your response to the attention that you get from music bothers me, so it makes me not wanting you doing music because I don't like how you respond to your fans.
Yeah.
Like that's a valid thing.
Then
I can say, okay, she doesn't have a problem with me doing music. I need to watch my interactions. Mm-hmm. You know, so now I got like Losa, I have the root of it now. Mm-hmm. And same thing, like so you have to question yourself first, like. Don't just come like, I don't want you doing writing anymore or getting on podcasts anymore. I don't want you doing any of that no more. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
It does nothing.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it's going to make
it worse. Now I'm going to have a podcast and talk about what you just said.
Yeah. Like.
But no, like. So
I feel that.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you got to get to challenge yourself first. To say, hey, you know what is the real root behind what I'm really angry about?
Yeah.
It ain't the podcast. It ain't that the person writes, draws, do whatever thing that they do. That's the what is normally not the thing. So you have to get to the why.
Yeah.
To figure out why does this bother me and why is this person doing this, that, or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
I feel that. And I would say too, it's like you do not have to receive a label somebody gives you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody's saying you're doing this for attention,
this
and
world
just like
is
attention,
full of labels.
No, 100%.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to say, because people are saying these things because they want you to agree with them.
Yep.
They want you to see that, okay, yeah, you do like that. But that just because a person has a whole book about the reason why how you like attention doesn't mean you have to like attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Because people try to put stuff on you like that and say this is the only reason why you're doing something, and it doesn't have to be the case.
People got to label you nowadays. Everybody's toxic.
Oh man, listen, ugh.
I hate that stuff, yo.
People act like the word narcissist just got created last year. Now, anybody who shows any type of superiority type complex is a narcissist. Like, no, narcissist definition runs deep.
Yeah.
And like, so it's
narcissist is so out there, yo.
Right. To really be one.
Yeah.
Like, some people can carry characteristics of a narcissist.
Yeah.
That doesn't make them a narcissist.
Yeah.
You know, some people can have some toxic traits and not be completely toxic.
Right.
Like, but they just so quick. They're just so quick to label it.
So,
like
the dumbest quote that I've seen about it is, it says a toxic person will never change, and that's really irritates me.
It's really it's lack of wisdom.
It's like
immature.
I think what irritates me about it. It's the amount of likes I see it getting.
Yeah,
like I'm thinking like, so not only are you stupid, everybody else is liking it. It's just stupid.
I think like Rece said though, it's just a lack of maturity. That's really what it comes down to. I mean, I see a lot of just.
It's a lack of people really seeing. We dealing with a lack of people that don't see themselves.
Then there's that, yeah.
So
because they're being somebody else on social media.
It's an easier escape.
Yeah.
To label somebody else.
Right.
And say this or toxic people that never change instead of saying what toxic ways do I have about myself.
Yeah.
Man.
It's easier. It's so easy for us to focus on the other person so much.
Yeah.
Focus on everybody else's stuff, but not in the whole wow, you're toxic.
Yeah.
But you can't see your own toxic ways because you're too busy focusing on somebody else's toxic ways.
Yeah. No, that's real.
Now all your relationship is toxic because you're in a relationship.
Yeah. It's like it's you.
It's you.
Yeah. It's you.
Yeah, like it's been me. Like, you know, I'm just saying, like, you gotta own it.
Yeah, no, that's real.
Like that's real love is when you own your stuff.
Oh,
yeah, real talk.
Whoa, that is facts right there.
Yeah, like that's the real love language. So you own yourself, you own your stuff.
Exactly.
All right, man. Final thoughts.
Man, I feel like we just said a lot.
We did.
Man, we did.
I guess speaking on just love languages, yes, I do believe love languages are real. I would say, but don't. Just because somebody tells you their love language doesn't mean like that's gonna be it all the time, every single day. So with that being said, I'm just like, if you're feeling a different way one day to the next or to the week or whatever the case may be, communicate that with whoever you with. Like, yeah, I know my dominant one is spending time, but you know what? I would like if you get me things more often. Yeah. Communicate it. You know what I'm saying? Just communicate where you at the moment. Because I think that'll make your life better rather than being with somebody who you feel like is not doing something, but you're not telling them what you want either. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be one of those things where you communicate it, and then the person receiving it has to be willing to move on that also. Yeah. And to change. Yeah. People change every day, man.
Yeah.
Like, real talk. People change every day. So there has to be willingness to change and communicate. That's it.
I'll say this. I believe that love languages are real. I do believe that the testing of them and all of that is highly flawed. Because I say that in my closing remarks. Because everything is an either or. Would you rather have this or you rather have that?
Yeah.
That type of thing. Most people taking it are going to be answering in the season they're in more closed. They're going to be answering how they're feeling that day.
Right.
So on this day, I would rather have this more than I have this because this is what I feel like I need right now. Mm-hmm. So sometimes that changes and people are still stuck on the test. And people start allowing the test to tell them about who they are.
Yeah, that's real.
Oh, the test said I don't work. I like words or I like acts of service, so that must be who I am.
Right.
I think you really have to get to understand yourself, who you are, what you really like, and communicate that outside. Don't let the love language testing and book totally give you a definition of who you are.
Yeah, real talk.
Be able to understand, get to know, and love yourself. And I believe when you get to understand and know and love yourself, it's easier for you to tell somebody how to love you.
I like that. I
really like that. Just kind of going off of what Rece said is when you think of love language, man, you really have to examine yourself and think of like the experiences that you've had in life, and the times that you felt love, and in those times that you felt love, what was going on at those times?
Yeah,
was it someone giving you something? Was it someone doing something for you? What was those times? And were those healthy times? Like, there has to be a lot of examination, and it's like Rece said, don't just rely on a book to kind of guide you somewhere.
Yeah.
Because you're never going to feel love if that's not how you receive love.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Like I said, man, just make sure that you examine yourselves, and just know that I believe love languages are real, and to I would just advise you to, if you have a spouse, whatever, invest time in seeing how they receive love.
I like it. I like it.
And that's it, man.
That's good stuff.
Right, cool.
Episode 17. We out this mother.
Got a little bit of wisdom, man. Y'all got a little bit of wisdom out here.
We out here a little bit.
You said what? Pay for it.
I said pain to do that.
Oh. Yeah, I seen that debate y'all had the other day about pain.
If what Los said 5 messages later, if he'd said that first, but you know, Los throws those little jabs out there.
100%.
He be like,
what?
You throw your little jabs out there, so you'll be like, not true.
Yeah.
And then
it won't explain nothing.
It won't explain nothing.
It won't explain. And the thing is, I agree with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then
when
I was like, dude,
once he said what he said, I'm like,
it's like, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But he's like, not true. Or no, he said that's not ideal. I'm like, no one said it's ideal. Then he was like, I said, but pain is inevitable. He's like, not always. I'm like,
it's like, bro,
expound so that I'm trying to get an understanding,
man. Bro, I hate
and
when
he
you
does
do
it all the time.
I'm gonna start. Man,
next time he put in one word, I'm deleting it,
bro. Because I was sitting there reading it, and I'm like, okay, first of all, we've had this conversation before. I totally agree with you. But I'm like, why is he not expounding?
Yes.
Like, he's just giving one word.
The moment he expounded, I'm like, this makes perfectly good sense.
It was so irritating.
And it doesn't necessarily even go against what I'm saying.
And it doesn't.
It's an added on piece to what I'm saying. It's like, pain will teach you if you let it teach you, if you're willing to learn.
Oh, my God, man.
What Lo said.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And you do it so
often. You do it all the time, bro. It's so irritating, bro.
And here's why it's so annoying to me. Is because I used to do that. You know what I'm saying? I was doing it unconsciously. It's like, okay, maybe I should expound.
It's so annoying to me because, first of all, he knows what he's doing.
And that's why it's annoying.
And it's annoying
because you know what you're doing.
And Los is a great communicator and knows how to articulate exactly what he feels when he chooses to do something.
Exactly. And he'll give you all a billion little crazy examples.
Why?
Too.
Because he wants to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He wants to be a jerk sometimes.
Exactly.
Hey, man, we need to sign off, yo. Like,
no, we about to. I'm already starting.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We about to sign off.
All right, chill on me, though.
Because I don't do that.
No, we get on your head sometimes.
Say
we
what
get on
you
his,
mean,
we get
man.
on mine. You know what I mean?
Say what you mean, bro.
I did say what I mean.
Yeah, see, never mind, bro.
I did.
You got it.
All right, thank you. Say what you mean to say.
All right, that was episode 17.
We got it ended just like it started.
You said what?
It ended just like it started.
We out, man. Deuces.
Deuces.